So after trigonometric properties, let us learn about some mathematical symbols that we are going to use. First symbol is equal, that you know two quantities are equal. Equals approximately, that means two quantities are nearly equal, like 100.1 nearly equals to or equals approximately is 99.9. These are approximately equal. Okay, so this sign is the order of magnitude. Is the order of magnitude means something, suppose a quantity 700 and another quantity is 600. So they are not equal, they are not approximately equal, but this is of the same order. Both are of same order. But if I say 7800, so it is definitely much bigger than this, much bigger than this. So this is not of the same order, because, or if I say 78 is definitely about 10 times smaller. So two quantities which are approximately 10 times of each other, less than 10 times, then we say is of the same order, less than 10 times. So these are not equal, not approximately equal, but of the same order. Is not equal to, you know that two quantities if they are not equal. Is identical to is defined as, so identical both in terms of similarities. So both things are identical. Greater than, so we have a single symbol for greater than. If there is a double symbol, is much greater than, which is a commonly used symbol, So we have two quantities 30 and 41. Which symbol is greater? So 41 is greater, so we will put bigger side on 41, smaller side on 30. So smaller side, smaller number, bigger side, bigger number. But if I take this like this, 4100, so 4100 is very big, much bigger, not only big, much bigger, very big in comparison to this 30. So if there a number is more than 10 times bigger, so we can use this symbol. Now less than, same example, 30 is less than 41, okay, and this symbol is much less than, very less. So this is also very important symbol. These two symbols are very important. Is greater than or equal to, or is no less than. So when we use this symbol, when we have to say that, suppose we have a box, it has weight x, and we know the weight of the box can be more than 2 kilogram but not less than 2 kilogram. So how can we define x greater than or equal to 2 kg? That means weight of the box minimum is 2 kg or can be more than that. Okay, so this is the purpose of this symbol, greater than or equal to, at least 2 kilogram or more than 2 kilogram. Now similarly opposite symbol is less than or equal to. So if we have another box y, for this box we surely know that weight is 2 kilogram or less. So how do we write? Y is less than or equal to 2 kg. That means its weight can be 2 kilo up to 2 kilogram but can be less than that. Okay, so these are the usage of these symbols. This is plus or minus. What is the meaning of this symbol? This symbol means a single quantity can be positive or negative. You know positive quantity, you know negative quantity separately. But if we put both of these, so that means quantity can be positive or negative. This symbol is very important. Proportional to. So what is different between, sometimes we make alpha similarly to this, but this proportionality sign is different. So alpha is something like this and proportionality sign is little bit lengthier. So this is proportionality sign. Like x is proportional to y. That means if x increases, y will also increase. But there are two types of proportionality. So x is proportional to 1 by y. What is the meaning of this? If x will increase, y will decrease. Here both will increase. Another thing is x is proportional to minus y. So what is the meaning of this minus y? Means y will try to oppose x. If there is a minus sign, the meaning is y will try to oppose the increase in x. If there is a positive sign, both will increase. Just 1 by y, if x will increase, y will decrease. If there is a negative sign means if x will try to increase, y will oppose that increase. So these are some commonly known things. Now this is summation sign. This is sign of summation. So we have some numbers. If we are going to add all of those, so what we use this symbol, summation symbol. Last, x bar. What is the meaning of x bar? X bar, or we use sometimes this, or sometimes we use this symbol, not symbol but this, x average. So this is the average value. These symbols bar or this bracket is called average value. So these are commonly used symbol in physics, which you must know that what are the commonly used symbols. Now some trigonometric identities, because these are going to be used very much. So sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. This one we have seen, sine theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is always 1, no matter what is the value of theta. You can do it. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is also equal to 1. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is always equal to 1. So these are trigonometric identities. Sin 2 theta, please write all of them because they are very important and are going to be used in your chapters. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. Cos square theta minus sin square theta, and we are using this identity. So let us put this identity. So what we get? 2 cos square theta minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta, using this identity into this. Okay, because what is the value of sin square theta? Sin square theta is 1 minus cos square. So minus minus become plus, 2 cos square theta minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So write all these. Sin alpha plus beta or alpha minus beta. So see, sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. So what is the meaning of this? Plus minus. So if there is a plus sign, this formula is also with plus. Okay, so plus is upper side, plus is upper side. Sin alpha plus beta is equal to sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. If negative sin alpha minus beta, we will get sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. Now for cos, what is the difference? Cos alpha plus beta. So plus is on upper side, negative on the lower side. But when we see the formula, it is reversed. It is reversed. So that means when we put the plus formula, cos alpha plus beta, so what we get? Cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. If we put negative first, so what we get in right side formula? Positive. Cos alpha minus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta. So this is very important. Here it is same. So if plus plus, minus minus, here plus will change into minus, minus will change into plus. That means there is an opposite relation. Now tan alpha plus beta. What is tan alpha plus beta? Tan alpha plus tan beta, 1 minus, because minus is on upper side, 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. If tan alpha minus beta is there, what we have? Tan alpha minus tan beta 1 plus. If you see, lower symbol is changed, upper symbol remains same. So you write two formula instead of writing one. So you write two formula. So what is first formula? Tan alpha plus beta. Okay. So what is tan alpha plus beta? Tan alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta. Okay. Divided by 1 minus, because minus is upper, tan alpha tan beta. So this is the formula. Now if we put minus here, let me put minus here. So what we have? Minus. So this will become minus, this will become plus. So you write two different formula, because that will help you in understanding all these things. Sin alpha plus sin beta. See, there is a difference. Here we are adding the angles. We are adding the angles. Here two sine terms are added. Here angles are added. Here two sine terms are added. So sin alpha plus sin beta. So here what we were doing? First adding the angles, then taking sine. Here we have taken the sines, then adding. Okay, the difference is first angles are added, then sine is taken. Here we have taken the sine first, then we are adding. So sin alpha plus sin beta is equal to 2 sine 1 by 2 alpha plus beta cos 1 by 2 alpha